Chapter 1: The Unwanted Wife. I was 25 years old and already serving as the director of my father's car company. At 25, I had good looks, a smooth tongue, and a wealthy family background. Because of that, there was never a shortage of beautiful, long-legged girls around me. But to me, dating was simple: flirt, get what I wanted, and move on. Love meant nothing. So even at 25, I had no idea what it felt like to truly love someone. My life was simple work during the day, then bars, clubs, or women at night. Everything went on like that. Until the day trouble landed right on my head. My phone rang. "Hello, Dad." His voice sounded strange. "Yes. Okay, I understand. I'll come back to the office right away." I turned the car around and drove my black Camry straight back to the company. Something about his tone told me this wasn't good news. When I entered his office, he gestured toward the chair. "Sit down, son." For some reason, I suddenly felt uneasy. "What's wrong, Dad? You look serious." He looked at me for a moment. "You're 25 this year, right?" "Yes. So?" "It's time for you to get married." I nearly choked. "Wait, what? Married? Dad, what are you talking about? I don't even have a girlfriend, and I'm busy with work. There's no rush." "Work and marriage are two different things," he said calmly. "I've already found someone suitable for you. I'm sure you'll like her." I frowned. "Dad, what era are we living in? Arranged marriage? I want to find my own girlfriend. I don't like being set up. I'm not marrying someone I don't love." My father leaned back in his chair and smiled. "If this marriage works out, it will be very beneficial for our company, and marrying her won't cause you any trouble. If you like her, then stay together. If not, just treat it as a formal marriage. Do whatever you want, and after a few years you can divorce." Then he laughed. "But honestly, I doubt you'll last long without falling for her. She's a very charming and interesting girl." I scoffed. "You're underestimating your son." I paused for a moment before shrugging. "But if it benefits the family business, fine. Just think of it as adding another pretty, fresh girl to my list." "Good," he said. "Her name is Mai, Duong Nagok Mai. She's 18. He slid a photo across the desk. I picked it up, smirking. Who knew what kind of scheme my old man was up to this time? Marrying an 18-year-old girl? In the photo was a very pretty girl. She had a bright, innocent smile, and her long hair flowed down to her waist. I had to admit, she looked surprisingly good. Having a cute little wife like that at home, someone to cook and take care of things every night, didn't sound too bad. "Interested already?" my father asked with a grin. "All right," I said casually. "She's cute. I approve. As for love, don't worry about it," he continued. "You two will live together like husband and wife for 6 months first. Consider it time to get to know each other. Love will come naturally." "Live together like husband and wife?" I raised an eyebrow. "Aren't you worried about what I might do to her?" My father burst out laughing. "Son, I'm actually hoping you will. If that happens, you'll have to marry her right away, and I'll get a grandchild sooner." I snorted. "You've really thought of everything." "Of course," he said proudly. "I'm your father. Experience counts." "So who exactly is this girl, and where is she now?" "She's the daughter of my old friend, Mr. Tien. He's now the chairman of a large automobile group in Canada. They're flying here tomorrow." "All right," I said, standing up. "If that's all, I'm leaving." "Not so fast," he added. "Tomorrow morning you're coming to the airport with me to pick them up. My assistant will pick you up at 9. I didn't bother replying. I just walked straight out of the office. I was in a hurry. Lan, the new model I'd been seeing for a week, was waiting for me. A very attractive girl, and tonight was finally the night to harvest the fruits, so to speak. I spent the entire night at a hotel with her. By the time I dragged myself home, it was already 4 in the morning. I had barely slept 4 hours when my housekeeper gently woke me up for my appointment with my father. Oh, did I mention something? I lived in a huge villa, right in the center of Saigon. Since I worked well and handled business seriously, My father never interfered with my private life. In fact, he gave me the villa and a generous allowance to spend however I wanted. That was probably why my attitude toward love was so careless. Money could buy almost anything, including love. At least, that's what I believed. As for this supposed future 18-year-old wife, I doubted it would change my life much. I was pretty sure she wasn't thrilled about marrying a man she had never even met either. 15 minutes later, I finished getting ready and walked downstairs. The maids looked at me with obvious admiration. That was normal. What could I say? Being handsome had its perks. Has Nam arrived yet? I asked the housekeeper. Yes, young master. He's waiting outside. Good. I adjusted my clothes. Since we were only going to the airport, I didn't need to dress formally. Loose jeans, a casual shirt, hip-hop style sneakers. My usually messy hair was styled up today, and I grabbed a pair of sunglasses before heading outside. Let's go, Nam. Honestly, dressed like this, no one would believe I was 25. Most people thought I was barely 20. But then again, I had already told you. I was a pretty handsome guy.